definitely need to send it. Maybe we need to get a bottle of nitrous.
Jesus. First class service. The struggles of trying to find a spot to film.
Yeah.
It's not easy. This is the money shot right here.
God damn.
Look at that. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time stopping in, don't forget to go down below and hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss when we upload. So today, as requested, we are doing a video on Josh's truck. It's been a while. I mean, we've been hanging out for a while now and just haven't really had a chance to film the truck. But today we're gonna do it. He got it all washed up. But before we jump into the video, I wanted to just say that the only reason I'm not doing a video on my wheels this week is because I'm still waiting for the paint to come in. It's taking longer than expected. That video will be next. I didn't forget about it. I didn't give up on it. I just waiting on the paint. And then once the paint shows up, then we'll start doing the sanding on that and everything, and then we'll get those ready to get painted and everything. As you guys probably saw in clips before this, we were struggling to find a spot today. All the good spots were taken. It's Sunday at 6, which is weird. It seems like everyone and their grandparents is out today having fun, but seriously, it is a nice day here. In Longview, it's probably what, 72 to 70. You know, we're freaking licensed weather people here, so we can just feel it. So yeah, but let's let's get into actual weather.
It is windy.
Hey, it's 70. Let's go. 70 degrees. We are legit and licensed.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna get started on this. You're gonna have to move. Let's move the truck before we start. What are you talking? Thumbnail. So like you guys saw in the background of the last video, this is Josh's truck, which his Instagram is
Big Red 59. I'll
put it up on the screen as well as in the descriptions. You guys can check him out and give him a follow if you'd like to. But let's go ahead and let you take over and you just tell us about your build.
So we have a 99 Dodge Ram 2500, 5.9 liter Cummins.
Manuel.
We'll get to it. It does have the NV4500 in it. It is a built NV4500. Can't remember the company I got it from in Texas. Transmission has probably about 60,000 miles on it already. Had the truck since 2017, bone stock.
I'll put a picture up on the screen if he sends me one. Yeah, so you guys can see before and after.
Bone stock, bought it from a rancher in Montana. Had 242,000 miles on it at the time, and I paid $12,500. It now has 372,000 miles on it on a stock let's put it this way: a stock 53 block. Probably gonna get some hate for that.
This is a guy that actually drives his truck. We drove down to Idaho for the show. Used to live in Idaho.
Yep.
So I mean, you put a lot of miles on this thing, and you drive this thing everywhere.
Well,
so,
I drove it back and forth between Idaho and North Dakota for work as well. I guess we'll start with the engine first. So the engine, block's all stock, all internal stock. Several years ago, blew a head gasket. Took it to a shop, had them do it. A week later, blew a head gasket again. So, ended up doing AirP head studs, Kinetic steel head gasket, and I had the head sent in to a machine shop to get machined, magnafluxed, and also had them rebuild it with all brand new internals for the head. I've been telling everyone I have Hamilton internals. But looking back at my receipts, turns out it's all industrial injection. I can't remember everything, but like industrial injection stage 1 billet push rods, industrial injection 95-pound valve springs, industrial injection 120 horse injectors, turbo, bone stock housing, rebuilt, so it's still the original turbo that came with the truck, and it's running a Wicked Wheel that I got through Alligator Performance. The S&B air intake, God, I think that's about, I'm running an Edge Juice with Attitude with CTS2 with hot unlock as well. You can see I'm running a Bluetooth front drive line. Connection is very spotty. Doesn't always work, but I'm running a rough country 5.5-inch lift, blocks in the rear, and then it came with a leaf pack. Didn't use it, ended up upgrading my leaf packs to one.
It came with the Add Leaf, did it?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it came with the Add Leaf and the block.
The block, and it came with an actual leaf pack, but I didn't use it.
Right.
I upgraded my leaf pack to a 1-ton set of springs for hauling purposes, which I don't do anymore. Running TIS 544 BM 20x12 with negative 76 offsets. They're wrapped in 35 12.5 20 Nitto trail grapplers, and these trail grapplers right now have about 45,000 miles on them. So if anybody's looking for a good set of tires, I highly recommend Nitto.
Little spendy, but you get what you pay for.
Exactly. We're running a Fass Platinum Series 150 gallons per hour. I am not running a sump yet. Sump is on the build list. Running a 4-inch diamond eye turbo back to a 8-inch tip. That is going to be changing here in about 2 weeks. Have a hood stack coming in from TSO. Actually, the hood stack will be here tomorrow.
So by the time you guys see this video, it'll be here.
Yeah.
And do a little choppy. Yes, video coming on that soon. Before a baby comes, who knows? We don't know. One thing I wanted to say was today, the day that we are recording this, it is the 12th. When you guys are seeing this, it'll be the 17th. Kenzie's getting induced on the 29th, so 17 days from now, 12 days from when you guys see this. So we might be able to get the hood stack in. It all depends on piping, because like you said, you're waiting on some piping. Yep. And also to make sure you can have a bender to do the piping, because it's going to be,
we have the shop
4-inch.
We just got to make sure we have the
tools
piping and
the piping, right? That's really the only thing holding us back is the piping, and also making sure that he has a bender for it. But my whole point to this was the fact that baby's coming in soon, so I don't know if it's going to be before or after, or he might do it and we might not record it. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, trying to make it work right now. That's the whole point of what I'm trying to say here. But anyways, back to what you were saying.
It's a built transmission. They told me it was capable of up to 750 horse. Right now I'm only pushing like 413, so I have room to grow. The issue that I'm having is clutches. Right now I have a loop clutch in there. South bend dual disc it's in the build list. It will happen, just don't know when. South bend is pretty spendy.
Oh yeah. Again though, you get what you pay for.
Exactly. Other than that, truck's pretty much stock. Yeah.
Well, you got a headache rack, a toolbox, you got a
Yeah, it's a work truck.
a tank here, but you also were talking about getting rid of this look or getting it redone.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below.
Oh yeah.
So your roll's a little bit of coal.
Just a little bit.
One thing I love about doing stuff on second gens is it's not like that awkward, oh, where's the handle type thing. You just know exactly where it's at every time.
It's a mess, but it's in the project.
It's a work truck.
Yeah. Tear it down to the frame and start over.
We were doing some talking, and he was originally planning on painting the truck this winter, but his plans might have changed. I don't really know yet. You haven't really finalized or said exactly what you're doing.
We were talking about it, and then you're like, oh, well, yeah, if you're gonna do that, you might as well do this too.
If you're gonna paint the truck, you might as well pull the body off, pull the bed off, do the frame. And I was like, at that point, if you're gonna do suspension work, you might as well do it things, so it'll be a lot easier. And you know, one thing leads to another, and all of a sudden it's like, where do I stop? At what point do I say, okay,
that's enough.
That's enough, stop spending money? Or
but if you're at that point, you don't stop.
No, you don't.
It's
the problem. Yeah, but
and
so that's kind of where he's at. The point he's at right now is, how far do you want to take it? And also at that point, if you're gonna go that far though, you want to start buying all your parts. It's like I told him, you know, each time you get paid, you know, spend a little bit here, get some parts, get all your parts stacked up, so that way once you start doing it, the truck's not down forever. Because if you end up just tearing into it, you know, you got to order parts and you're waiting for the parts to come in, especially right now with COVID going on. You know, you could be waiting 3-4 months on parts, wheels, a lift if you order it, because a lot of companies are so back ordered, or they're having hard times themselves getting parts or getting steel and material and stuff. So it just, that's why, like, in my opinion, I was telling him, I was like, I would just order all your stuff up, get it all lined up, get yourself a nice little freaking part shelf, and then once you get everything, or everything you think you're gonna need, buy extra because you're gonna need it. Then start tearing into it, but then you're still gonna have to order stuff as you go, because it's like a can of worms. You don't know what's gonna happen until you really start tearing into it, and you might have to end up replacing some things you didn't plan on it. But
yeah, and that's where I've come to the conclusion, it's not getting painted this winter.
Right.
I'll push it out next winter and spend all next year purchasing parts and prepping.
Right. A lot of video content. That'd be fun. I kind of ruined his plans of painting your truck this winter. I kind of feel bad, but at the same time, it's like, well, it's going to benefit more from the.
Well, and if I push it out to next winter, it gives me a little more opportunities to try to work on sponsorship.
Yeah, absolutely. Your alternator looks new.
That's my 4th one in the last 2 years. Oh yeah, I got a nice little wiring mess, but you know.
Hey,
I got.
Mine was worse.
God, the edge is tied into there. I have wiring for a light bar and the fog lights, the juice,
rock lights,
rock light, everything is ran through there.
Yeah.
It's a rat's nest.
That's why I gotta get an auxiliary fuse panel, kind of like what I want to do to mine. Mm-hmm. That way you don't have to worry about.
Yeah, but you're thinking about moving your batteries though. If you do that.
I'm talking about moving them, yes, but I've not said where or anything like that, because yeah.
Well, I didn't say where.
No.
I just said
I might move this one to that side and move that one to this side. Who knows? I might just swap them. But you were talking about getting some new headlights too, getting some nice one pieces, just temporarily to clean up the front look. Because honestly, it's one of the first things I did on my truck was I replaced the grille, the headlights, because in my opinion, a one piece looks so much cleaner than these split ones.
Oh yeah,
because it's ugly, and the old school freaking pattern they put on the front.
Got his eye popping out.
So one thing we forgot to show, once this camera adjusts correctly to this freaking lighting, this is honestly one of the most annoying things. Even with the new lens, it just doesn't want to go from dark to light. Yeah, you can't win. We wanted to show you these new valve caps you got. Iron Man, pretty cool. The helmet.
Hint, hint, that might be the new theme of the truck.
Hint, hint. That's a big hint.
No. No one would ever guess.
No.
A lot of people have done it, but I have different ideas. And it's going to stay a secret until it starts happening.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's why I don't talk about stuff until I do it, because if you talk about doing something, someone else with the time and the money is going to beat you to it.
Yep.
And it sucks when someone takes your ideas, but hey. All right, so here's what the interior looks like. You got that freaking famous Dodge pattern on the seats. I don't know what you call this pattern. 90s? Old school?
90s pattern.
Yeah, for sure. But everything's in good condition in this old girl. His seat's not even ripped. The cushion's a little messed up, but
yeah, it's wore down.
No rip in there.
You know, the famous cracked dash.
Oh yeah.
It definitely got the cracked dash going on.
And he's got this awesome Cummins power shift knob.
If anybody wants to try to find those,
Where'd you say you could find one of these at?
Geno's Garage.
All right, I'll put it in the link down below. I'm sure someone's gonna ask about this. Freaking badass.
Yeah.
Feels fucking badass.
Different colors all over the place. I don't know if they make them.
I'd say you need to get one for the freaking 4-wheel drive. That would be cool.
I don't know if they make them for Powerstrokes and Cummins or Duramaxes or not. The only ones that I really saw, well, mainly because I was looking for them, was Cummins.
You were looking for a Duramax knob.
Yeah, Duramax knob for my Cummins.
You're Duramax swapped Cummins.
Exactly.
Because everyone does that.
Like I said, they have multiple colors to choose from.
Oh yeah, it's hilarious. You have two. I wonder if it would fit on the 4-wheel drive. Let's find out. The people need to know. This would be hilarious if it did. And that'd be pretty cool.
Black and red.
Hell yeah, that would look dope. Shut up.
Oh, but it's backwards.
Oh, almost.
Yeah,
Does it have an adjusting pin on the bottom?
No, this one does though.
Well, if you want it, it fits.
Yeah, I never even thought about that. When you look at that, another video, if anyone would be interested in it, changing out your studs. You haven't noticed it yet.
The one missing?
Do you know which one is missing?
Yeah, on the front driver's side?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna wait for someone to say something about the spike lug missing.
So what had happened there was, I ordered a set of spike lug nuts, went to put them on, and it got really tight. And I couldn't figure out why. Turns out, if you buy spike lug nuts, make sure you have the right thread. I had the wrong thread.
Jesus.
And I used an impact to get it on, so
God.
I couldn't get the new ones on when I finally got them.
Spike plug that he was talking about that broke off. You can see that the stud snapped. Just got to take that off and go through and replace it.
Yep. My wheel bearing shot out while I was driving home. When I pulled into the driveway, the tire damn near fell off.
Jesus.
It turned out that axle nut had actually welded to the shaft. I had to replace the axle shaft and the nut and everything, all the components in there. Things that might actually happen here within the next year before the rebuild. New wheels and tires. Don't know if I'm going to go your size or not. I don't know if I feel like running 26s. I might push it up to 22 by 14s. Still run 35s. Don't want to go any bigger than that. Go with a bigger turbo setup. Eventually run compounds. Fix my front drive line. I need to get rid of that Bluetooth life. South bend dual disc clutch. That definitely needs to happen. This is the clutch that's in it right now. I installed it in April. I'm already slipping.
Damn.
More rock lights. Right now I'm running a 8-piece rock light kit from McTuning. Want to push it up to maybe 16, 32. We'll see. Pods that I'm looking at for fog lights. Just need to actually order them and get the bracket to install them. Obviously the hood stack. That's going to be happening here in the next couple weeks. Probably this winter. Headache rack will come off, rewire it, all new lights and that, powder coat it. Definitely going to end up doing a sump kit right now. Once my truck hits half a tank, it does not like to start.
Dang, mine was a quarter tank. It started having that weird problem.
Yep, once it gets to half a tank, it takes a couple seconds longer to start. Steering pump and gearbox. You keep pushing for that. It needs to happen. At some point, I'm going to send, I mean, if you can tell, those drip marked is power steering fluid and engine oil. At some point, I'll send the truck in to see where there's a leak. I'm guessing it's probably the block, since it is the 53 block.
Right. She wants food. But like you were saying, it's a 53 block, so you probably have a crack somewhere in the block.
Yes.
But hopefully it's just a seal or something.
And that's
or a
something
gasket.
I've been trying to decide on what to do.
Right.
Do I just say screw it, bite the bullet, order a new block? Or do I send this one in and sleeve it?
I say you just send this block,
Well,
tell it cracks,
that's what I was saying.
and then you get a new one.
At the Idaho Truck Invasion, just gonna send it. If it blows, it blows. Well, I guess actually if it does blow, that'll force me to save money and tear it apart.
Yeah.
Definitely need to send it. Maybe we need to get a bottle of nitrous.
Jesus.
I don't want to send the block through the cab, but if it goes in the air or something, my cants are cracked.
If you get far enough back, you don't even see it. Like right here.
Well, once this dries out more and starts cracking, oh yeah, it's gonna be real noticeable.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, kind of like the spot right here I saw.
Yep. Hey,
but again, it's okay because he's gonna repaint it. Oh, I didn't see that.
Gotta replace the fenders.
Well, that's not bad.
Here's a good example of why I did the lift. It was rubbing bad enough.
Right.
Brand new tires I just got, started gashing them, and I was like, unacceptable. Within 2 days, I had a rough country suspension lift there, and it was installed. Anyone does decide to do rough country, I recommend welding your drop bracket.
Yeah, you guys can see he welded it to the frame.
It kept coming loose, and that was part of the reason why I kept getting death wobble too.
Right.
I would had it torqued, the shop torqued it down, and it came loose.
Jesus. That seems like a common problem. I mean,
It is.
The only real good quality track bar that I know of and that I can say is solid is Dodge Offroad. Their bracket mounts up to the frame perfectly. There's no spacing or gapping. And I mean, it's just all around solid kit. Minus the wait time. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to pretty much be a wrap on today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It was definitely a little bit longer of a video, but it's a fun one. I'm sure we're going to get out of here and probably go record a little bit more, have some fun on the road. We'll see. But thanks, Josh, for finally linking up and getting this video on your truck.
Yep.
It's been a long time coming, but he's got a lot of plans for this truck. So I'm sure there'll be a lot of content in the future on it.
Time and money.
Exactly. That's all just time and money. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. If you guys are new here, go down below and hit the subscribe button. If you have any comments, drop them down below. And if they're on his truck, I'll either ask him and get back to you, or he'll just answer him because you'll be seeing the video too. So you're either going to answer from him or from me. Next video will be on my wheels, like I said, just waiting on the paint. And then the video after that, I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure that out now because I'm going to have to record it ahead of time because, like I said, on the week of the 25th, I'll be staying home from work in preparation for a baby coming. Induction day. Woo. Induction.
You said induction.
I know.
Induced.
The day she gets induced is the 29th, so I'll probably be... I'm trying to get the video recorded for that following Friday, so that way I don't have to do it. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that I don't miss any of my uploads because I've been really consistent lately and been really good about it, and I've uploaded I think like 3 or 4 months in a row now, and I'm trying not to miss any uploads. So trying to make sure I have a video in the pipeline for you guys the week that the baby comes because I won't be able to do any recording. But we'll see you guys next upload. So by that time, I'll have 12 days from the what am I trying to say right now? I'm just trying not to miss a week of oh my god. Trying not to miss a week of my god.
You're struggling today.
I am struggling today.
Oh, is that a dent? What?
You can kind of see it. The wife's hitting me up. She's like, what are we doing for dinner? I'm like, I don't know. You're the pregnant one. You tell me what you want. I don't know. So, That's all right, I can cut. Jesus. That's embarrassing.
Wow. There's some good gag reels in there.
I was like talking, no problem, and then it's just like, oh, that sounds terrible.